Hey everyone, I'm back. Yep, I've been gone a couple days. I took Saturday, Sunday off. Sunday was my birthday, and but I thought I'd hop on here quick. I've got to jet out of here in less than like 6 minutes, so this is going to be extremely short. But what I wanted to share with you was that I had a great birthday yesterday. Thanks for all the well wishes, everyone who wished me happy birthday yesterday. I tried to get back to you. If I didn't, I apologize. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. In the meantime, while we were at my birthday party with a few people, we discussed a lot of basketball. And one of the things that came up were how basketball trading cards have exploded recently. And more importantly, Michael Jordan's rookie card from 1986 Fleer Pack is worth $400,000 if it's a PSA 10. And PSA is a rating system. So if you get your card graded or rated, and it comes back, a 10, that's how much it could be worth. So there's many other athletes and players, especially Kobe Bryant's rookie cards and such, that are also really hot right now and off the charts. And a lot of this, I think, is due to something new called non-fungible tokens. That's NFTs. That's something that I've done a little research into. And back in October, NBA did something called NBA Top Shots. And it's basically NFTs for video clips of basketball highlights. So essentially what an NFT is, let me further explain that a little bit, is it's a way for someone to purchase a digital asset of sorts that is directly tied to a blockchain similar to cryptocurrency. So in other words, if you use this blockchain, that means only one person can own the item, and there's a track, a record built into the blockchain for that purchase and for that transaction for that particular item or object. In this case, it's a digital asset. So NBA started something that they started back in October in beta, and a few people were able to get in. I don't know how or when and all that, but I know it's closed right now to the public as far as I understand. But the people who are in there are trading back and forth, and I think they said the lowest value clip was like $17,000, and the most expensive one right now is like $240,000, which in my estimation is kind of ridiculous. But it's the reason I think baseball, basketball, football cards and the like are just blowing up and going through the roof. So just FYI, if you haven't heard that, go look it up and check it out. It's pretty interesting information about all that stuff. And you can easily just Google NFTs or non-fungible tokens. Fungible, something like that. Something is odd. Anyway, moving on. NCAA tournament bracket was revealed yesterday, right? And unfortunately, Wisconsin got a 9 seed, and they have to play an 8 seed, and that's always one of the toughest matchups. And they have to play North Carolina, which really sucks. So we're probably going to get destroyed the first round and be done. Even though North Carolina is not that great, they still have a much more talented team, in my opinion, and probably will play better and probably shoot better. We'll see. And they've been playing pretty good down the stretch, right? So, yeah, we're probably going to lose to them. Also, my sleepers, if you want a couple sleeper picks, here they are. I like the Ohio Bobcats, led by a youngster named Jason Preston, who essentially was an absolute nobody in high school. He was 6 feet, 140 pounds, dripping wet, and he never started a game except for senior day. Averaged 2 points a game his senior year, wasn't recruited. Had a friend reach out to him after high school and basically say, hey, we're playing in an AAU tournament. We got 4. We need a 5th. You want to run? He said yes. The rest is kind of history. He went to this event and went to a couple, performed pretty well, showed that he had pretty good basketball IQ, could pass the ball really well. And UNC Asheville assistant coach or something like that saw him, recommended he attend a prep academy. He went to prep. They had 4 levels of basketball teams, A, B, C, D. He played on the C team, did pretty well, led that team. At this point, he had grown another 4 inches, so now he was like 6'4", 185 pounds, I think is what he's at now. Played well enough that he created a little mixtape highlight reel that basically just showed his ability to pass the basketball and nothing really else. Sent it out via Twitter through the Prep Academy's Twitter account. Ohio University and some other university named Longwood, which I'm not sure exactly where it is or who it is, showed interest. And, of course, now he's been at Ohio and he's a junior. and he's actually now an NBA prospect. That's how well he's been playing. In fact, the very first game of the season against Illinois, they lost by 2 at Illinois, and he had 31, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists in his debut for this season after COVID. And of course, they won their conference and got the automatic bid, and that's my sleeper pick number 1. Number 2, Georgia Tech. There's a gentleman named Jose Alvarado, a little point guard that is amazing because he just gets after every single possession, doesn't give up. He is a hound with the ball. He gets deflections, steals. He accounts for a ton of opportunities, and he's just relentless. Plus, he's a true point guard in the throwback sense. He's a pass first, distribute the ball, get the ball to his guys before he thinks about even shooting or scoring. So that's really cool. I'm really excited for him. But they're playing my other Cinderella sleeper, which is Loyola Chicago in the first round, which I hate that matchup. And of course, the Loyola's history, and I already spoke about that. But they're back. They're playing tough, and I think they have a chance too. And then my last pick would be probably Oklahoma State because of Cade Cunningham being such a dynamic NBA superstar prospect, and he could carry that team all the way to the Final Four and maybe the championship. So we'll see how that all pans out. But yeah, so that's that. But if you haven't seen that story about Jason Preston from Ohio, I want to share that screen with you right now. There it is. They have an article about him at Slam Online, and you can look at that URL if you need to pause the video. I'll try to throw it in the chat, but you can read his entire story. His mother passed away when he was just 15 from lung cancer, so he was raised by some other aunts, uncles, what have you, and persevered. And like I said, he had really no shot to play Division I college basketball or any college basketball for that matter. And not only is he playing, he's excelling, and he's now on the NBA scouts prospecting board. So there's a chance he's going to make the NBA yet. We'll see how it all pans out for him, but it's definitely a story that anybody that loves the underdog story can relate to, and it's awesome. So I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for that team. I hope to see them get there. That picture is from that first game against Illinois when he had 31, 8, and 7, when he lost by 2 points. And yeah, that's him. All right, I'm out. I got to go. I got to go to practice, and I appreciate every one of you, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in, and if you have any questions or want to leave me a comment, be sure to do so, and I'll do my best to answer them in a timely fashion. See you tomorrow. Bye.